Today marks 1 year since Chattanooga police officer Nicholas Galinger was struck and killed on Himmel Road in Hickson. Aaron Cooper spoke to Officer Galinger's mother and father over the phone today. She reviews all that has unfolded in the case over the next year and previews of what's coming next.
I didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and it's just as wrong today as it was a year ago.
We miss our son more than life itself.
Gretchen and Barry Galinger's pain on this February 23rd hasn't changed since last February 23rd. On this day, 1 year ago, their son, Chattanooga police officer Nicholas Galinger, was struck by a Honda CR-V while inspecting this overflowing manhole on Himmel Road. The next morning, Chief of Chattanooga Police, David Roddy, delivered news that brought Chattanooga to its knees.
It's with great sadness that I inform you that Chattanooga police officer Nicholas Galinger succumbed to his injuries.
Officer Galinger was 38 years old. He had just graduated from the Chattanooga Police Department Academy 1 month prior. 2 days later, the driver of that CR-V, Janet Hines, turned herself in.
That's the hardest part we're trying to get over with is why.
In March, the Galingers filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Hines and Farm to Fork, the restaurant prosecutors say served Hines the equivalent of 6 beers and a shot of vodka hours before the accident. In April, Janet Hines was rearrested and a grand jury indicted her on 10 charges, including vehicular homicide and driving under the influence.
It's very bittersweet. It's not going to bring our boy back, but it's going to at least bring some justice to what she did.
3 days into the new year, flooding issues were still apparent at that same manhole where this nightmare started. The city told us repairs would alleviate the problem this coming fall. And just 2 days ago, the Galinger family added the city of Chattanooga to their wrongful death lawsuit, claiming the city failed to maintain its manhole and sewer overflow, contributing to Galinger's death. Janet Hines' trial is set for the end of September. Until then, the Galingers and Hines' anticipation for justice carries on.
I know so many other people have an anniversary today just like ours, and my heart goes out to them. But we're going to make something good out of his death.
Aaron Cooper, News Channel 9.
Like Aaron said, a judge has set a trial date for Janet Hines. Hines is expected to be back in court on September 29th. Hines attorney Ben McGowan says video evidence is missing. He also says he's missing reports regarding a second car allegedly running over Galinger. Last year, Officer Jeff Buckner testified that a second car did not strike Officer Galinger after he was hit the first time. We asked Chattanooga Police Chief David Roddy for a comment. He told us CPD has provided reports and video evidence that exists in this case to prosecutors, that CPD prides itself on truth, facts, and evidence. We expect the same from attorney Ben McGowan.